Sadly enough, I think the best person to run a bar might not be the best person to own a bar. Um, from my experience, as long as I've been in the business, the best guy to run a bar is the life of the party, the guy who's the mayor of the bar, who meets everybody and makes them his friend. On the flip side, that same owner doing that same thing is great for the bar, but it hurts a lot more of the business aspect. Having the self restraint not to drink, um, and not be drunk in front of your employees is a huge factor that most bar owners don't know. When we opened up our bar, there was a few things that we used. I used a lot of different iPhone apps, with Zillow being a residential market counter, where you could look and see kind of the areas that you're going into, and not really your target clientele, but at least the quality of the houses in the area. A lot of the pratfalls that are out there are what's going on in the neighborhood, because depending on where your bar is, if it's set in a family area or a neighborhood spot, which is where we did, the influx or reduction of residents in the area is key to your business growth. We didn't do as much research as we thought we had. We looked at the numbers that were there, and figured that us, being the operators that we were, would be able to make that and just continue and grow it to a unlimited potential, not knowing that the whole area was probably going to fizzle out and turn into something different. We were fortunate with here; they only had a few employees, and when the previous owner told them that he was selling, they all quit. So we were able to staff with our people from day one. We were able to basically use all the permits and licenses that this bar had and do it at a much cheaper rate, and just be able to do a remodel instead of, or not do a remodel, but just do a basic overhaul that doesn't include any permits or anything else that a remodel would include. Advice I would give to somebody opening a bar would be to be funded properly. When we open up our bar, we don't have any debt, but we also are funded daily through what our sales are, which is, I mean, it's good in the long run, but the growing pains are a lot longer and harder to bear during the slow periods and growth periods and neighborhood changes. I would definitely suggest having a lot more capital under your belt.